If you're thinking about moving to South Hackensack, here are a few things you should know before moving. I'm going to be talking about the real estate market, the highways, commuting. Here are some other things to know before moving to South Hackensack. Number one, South Hackensack is actually one of the smallest municipalities in all of Bergen County. It covers 0.7 miles square footage. South Hackensack only has 2,700 residents living in there. This gives South Hackensack a great community feel and a very small knit community where everyone knows each other, which residents seem to love. Number two, location is everything in South Hackensack. One of the biggest advantages about living in South Hackensack is the proximity to New York City. You can get into the George Washington Bridge in just under 12 minutes without traffic. You have highways such as Route 46 and Route 80 that go right through South Hackensack, make it very convenient for the residents to travel and get across town. Right off of 80, you can get into the Parkway very quickly, and you can travel all throughout New Jersey very conveniently. Number three, the real estate market in South Hackensack is very competitive. South Hackensack is one of those towns where there's just very high demand for the real estate. The type of common homes you will see in South Hackensack are mostly single family homes and multifamily homes. The town has become very lucrative for investors. The two families there in South Hackensack are very competitive and usually lead to a high bidding war. I'm actually going to give you an example of one of the properties right now that I have listed in South Hackensack. This is 44 Williams Ave, South Hackensack. I just listed this property 4 days ago for $889,000, and I already have multiple offers, waiving appraisals, waiving a lot of contingencies, and this home now is close to $950,000. This listing shows you how competitive the South Hackensack market is for investors. Due to its location, it just makes it really convenient for investors. This listing we had in South Hackensack had over 15 offers, leaving us with many buyers that were not able to buy a property. If you're a seller and you are potentially thinking of selling your property in South Hackensack, please reach out, as we have many buyers that still came in over asking, willing to buy your property. And if you're a buyer looking to buy, please reach out. We can run numbers for you and see if we can maybe even get you something off market, as we have multiple sellers reaching out to us all the time trying to sell their property off market because they don't want the attention of being on market. Number four, it's a great town for investors. Because of its location, South Hackensack has a strong rental demand. 2-bedroom apartments there range anywhere from $2,500 up to $2,800, sometimes even reaching $3,000 a month. A 3-bedroom unit with 1 or 2 bathrooms can range anywhere from $3,000 up to $3,900 if the unit is fully renovated. These numbers make it very attractive for investors to invest in. Number five, dining and shopping in South Hackensack. Even though South Hackensack is a really small town, there's actually some really good restaurants that the locals like going to. So Sushi Village has all you can eat chicken teriyaki, sushi, miso soup, you name it, and they have it. Another local's favorite is Noches de Colombia. This is a really great spot that has its own valet parking. And one of the great things about this Noches de Colombia is that on Fridays and Saturday nights, they play a lot of live band music where you can go there, dance some salsa, listen to some reggaeton, and it's just a very lively community. So Noches de Colombia, really great Colombian authentic food. One of the best things I recommend is getting the bandeja paisa, where it has beans, rice, chicharron, and avocado. Great dish if you're into that meaty, hearty food. And one thing about South Hackensack that's really cool is they just opened one of the biggest Wawas in Bergen County. So if you're driving by Route 46, stop by that Wawa that just opened up in South Hackensack. If you're thinking about moving to South Hackensack, please reach out. And unlike Little Ferry, that's the neighboring town, is known for its high flood areas, South Hackensack actually has a good portion of the town that is not a flood zone. Makes it very attractive for buyers since they don't have to worry about that, just like the residents of Little Ferry. So if you're thinking about investing in South Hackensack or just buying a single family home, please reach out to me, as me or someone on the Wilches team will help you get started to start your journey of buying in South Hackensack or any neighboring town nearby. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get more videos just like this of how it is to living in Bergen County, New Jersey.